Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Alana at Mystic Moon Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I'm so grateful to be here. I hope everybody's doing great. And thank you guys all so much for your likes and your shares and subscribes. I appreciate it so much. So thank you. And what else? I'm going to reread today for Gemini, and I'm also going to do Scorpio because you guys were some of the first that I recorded, and my audio was really bad on those two readings. So I felt that I wanted to redo you guys, and so here we are. So thank you guys, and thank you guys for bearing with me on those two videos because I know, like I said, I was just starting out with my channel, and sometimes you just got to put stuff out there and see what's working and what's not, and what you've got to do better on and upgrade. So now I know, and we're making some improvements. So I don't know if I'm going to be tuning into the same group of Geminis that I was reading for at that time, but yeah, let's see. So for you guys, my beautiful Geminis, and I love reading for you guys. I love the Gemini energy. You guys always throw stuff at me that I'm like, wow. And this reading is no different. So Gemini, it looks like I'm looking at a relationship that you know this person. You've known this person. It looks like for some reason, I think that you two have been separated for a while, and or you have, for some reason, you're getting like sort of nostalgic about this person. I believe you miss this person, or they are missing you, or you're both missing each other. I don't know that this is like I said, a relationship that you are currently in. I'm not sure that I feel that. It looks like you are, there could have been at some point some stagnant, like this didn't grow, or this didn't go the way that you felt that it was maybe going to go at the time. It looks like still feel emotionally unsatisfied with the way that things are left, the way that things were left. It's like, could there be growth here? Could things change for the better? Maybe, but it looks like nobody's really taking the initiative here to really make something happen, make things grow, or work on growing things. And it's got you kind of in a place of boredom, or like, are you bored with this? Are you just sort of indifferent? And like, yeah, feeling like you've either missed out on this opportunity because maybe you didn't act fast enough, you didn't move fast enough, and things just didn't, grow. Nothing grew here. Or maybe you, Gemini, and this isn't really like you could have some earth in your chart. I feel like this Gemini, you could possibly have some earth in your chart, which would slow down the quick thinking Gemini. Geminis are usually pretty fast. You guys are super mentally agile. Usually when you make a decision, you act on it. But if you have a lot of earth placements in your chart, that would kind of slow down, like Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That can slow down this like fast moving Gemini. It looks like at some point, or you could be going through this now, there was something very surprising, very unexpected, a bit of a chaotic energy here for the both of you. Because this is in this person's energy too. They pulled the exact same cards, almost identical cards in the same placement, Gemini. So this person really went through this really big upheaval in their life concerning you, and you concerning them. Like, if this was somebody who worked with you, it looks like you guys really tried to work together, but something went down here that just really shook the foundation around you guys. If this was not somebody connected to your work, the thought of working together or coming back together after this tower has come down on both of you guys, that this would be a lot of work. This would take a lot of work to grow this again. And I don't know that you're for sure on that. This person, I think, holds back, or they hold on to the hope that maybe they could. This person could have put forth a message to you, um, and seemingly like out of nowhere. I think that I'm getting the feeling that this sort of happened out of nowhere. It could have been a long time that the two of you hadn't talked. And the thing though is that the two of you guys still have like some attraction, like some passion between you guys. And that needs to kind of be with the Judgment card. I think there needs to be some amends here. Maybe something happened really spontaneously and really quickly between the two of you guys in the past. And maybe even, um, something like a I don't want to say a hookup, but maybe something, like that, because the Knight of Wands is like a very flirty, very desirable energy here. It could be a temptation here, a very tempting offer from this person. And but there's caution there. There's a lot of caution there. Like, I think that the two of you guys could have done this before. This could have happened between the two of you guys. And it's like, there's a lot of there's like a spiritual awakening that the two of you guys are going through. It's like you need to transform out of this energy. And both of you guys are going through that. Now, this person, oh, I'm sorry, before I jump into their energy, let me finish yours. Then you go into the King of Air here, which is you. This is you, Gemini, very fast thinking. It can be a bit cold and a bit detached, but very, very logical, and a little bit cutting. You could be, if you are talking to this person, you could be just like to the point, factual. This is how I feel, or not even how I feel. This is just, you could be leaving feelings completely out of it. However, you do have, and you're probably not sharing it with this person, you do have sweet feelings for this person. When you think about them, there's a sweet nostalgia here. And you could feel intuitively connected to this person. You could dream about them. But I think intuitively you are trying to listen to your intuition. And I think that that's great. But I think that more than that, you know that you need to let this go. Even though, Gemini, there's sweet feelings there, and it feels sort of nice to go down memory lane, at times. I think that that it's possibly time to cut this out in your mind. Like, that, um, you know, you've got to really be logical and practical here and not be overcome by your emotions. There also could have been, there probably is things that you're not completely telling this person, some hidden, secrets and hidden things that you're not talking to this person about. And that's okay. You have your reasons, Gemini, for whatever happened here, whatever this destruction that came down, that happened between the two of you. Honor your own intuition, listen to your own intuition always. This person, you guys are showing so many of the same cards. They've got the Magician, the Eight of Cups, and the Judgment. It looks like this person has come back. They've been wanting to come back after maybe they walked away, after you walked away. Something here is being revisited from the past to be judged again, to be looked at again. And there is a transformation that this person is going through. I think that the two of you are actually going through it, even if you're not together separately. I think that this connection could possibly be, it's almost like the two of you are catalysts for each other, even if you don't know it. The two of you could be furthering each other's growth because of the lessons that you've learned in this connection. And helping, when you separate from this person, you are both learning big lessons, life lessons here, more about yourself and more about forgiveness. and more about what it is that you want to create in your life. This person is looking at that. What do I want to create in my life? Um, you know, while they still hold on, I think, to maybe wanting to reconnect with you, they know that if they reconnect with you, it could be disastrous, right? You both know that. If you reconnect, no matter how much the both of you may sort of uh, feel like you want to do that, or even dream about it, or hope for it, like on the DL, like on the down low, like you're not speaking to each other about it necessarily, but you're kind of secretly hoping that you're just wondering what that would be like. You know, I think that this and also here I'm getting like a friendship. Like, can we be friends? Yes, this didn't work. This relationship did not work. But is there a possibility of being friends? This person I don't think wants to be friends. You know, they're not into that. Um, I think that they're kind of saying that if this couldn't be a relationship, that they have made a decision to work on their finances and go in another direction, is what I get from this person. I think you're doing the same thing. You feel this connection. You know that it was a strong connection. You know that this is possibly a soulmate or a soul bond. With the Six of Cups here and the High Priestess, you feel this person. You do, and you care for them. But I think that, yeah, with the King of Swords, you know, you are also like, I have boundaries. This is the way that I need to do things. This is how I feel. And, you know, you're being logical about this. You're not just being swept away. Like you have standards, Gemini. And, you know, I'm also getting that this person, if this person messaged you, or if you message them, it's very in and out energy. Like it's like it comes in fast and hot, and when it does, it's like very tempting. Like you're both very tempted. Like, you know, what would it be like if we just threw everything we had at each other and tried to make this work again? Um, but it, like I said, it looks like the two of you are trying as hard as you can to fight that temptation and to stay grounded. And, you know, I think realize that maybe this connection just doesn't work on a romantic basis. Like you guys have tried it before, it hasn't worked. And maybe the both of you are better off on your own. I think that you both are coming to that realization, or you've already come to that realization, because there's been pain here, Gemini, and both of you guys have experienced that. There's been pain, there's been loss, but something here couldn't be brought together in an equal, balanced way. And I'm sorry that when I pulled these cards, I was like, oh, you know, I could feel this deeply. And, you know, you guys have got the 10 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. So it's like there's still this like underlying feeling. There's still feelings here. There's not, this isn't someone, no matter how long it's been, that the two of you are like, oh, who is that person? I don't even like, they're insignificant. It's not someone like that. I think that this person will always be somebody that no matter how far away you guys are or how many years it's been since you've spoken, you'll always have a sort of a sweet, nostalgic, like, you know, I hope they're doing well. And I think that they think the same thing about you guys, even though this didn't work, or right now at least it can't work on a romantic basis. The two of you guys are, I think, yeah, I really do get from both of your energies that it's like an all or nothing energy. We can't be friends if we can't have everything together, you know. um, if we cannot make a strong, solid, um, decision to be together and really commit to being together, then I'm going to need to be alone, basically, or detach from this. That's one way I could read this. I could also read this as someone is in another commitment. I could read it as that. Someone is in another commitment, and because of that, there's going to need to be either waited out, wait it out and wait for possibly the right time, if there's that right time. But also during this time apart, there's a lot of soul searching that's going on. There's a lot of evaluating that's going on. Virgo energy here could be dealing with a Virgo, or this person, or you could have Virgo, like I said, Earth in your chart. Yeah, I'm sorry. During this time apart, in whatever you guys are doing in your lives that's separated from each other, there's a lot of soul searching that's going on here, Gemini. And whether or not this is really something that you want or that's good for you and good for this person. And with the Judgment here, this is really something that is not yet decided. It isn't decided. You haven't decided. This person hasn't decided. And it's really up to the universe. It is really up to divine timing. It's going to need to be revisited. I'm going to say that this is not the last time that you will interact with this person. I'm going to say that this will come back around at some point. I don't know if that's good or bad news, but the reason that it comes back around is because it needs to be looked at again. There's more to transform in this relationship. I'm not saying you guys are going to go, get married. I'm saying that there is, because this is a soul bond, because this is a very important connection between the two of you guys, these are complicated connections. These aren't easy connections, but they're very, very important when we have these. They cannot just be like, oh, screw that person, it didn't work out, and I'm never going to talk to them again. Like, these are, and that's why intuitively you feel that, Gemini. You feel this come back up again, even though you may want to cut it out and cut this person out. Your intuition pulls at you to say, look at this again. Look at how you acted in this. Look at what you might do differently in this situation, Gemini. And that's a good thing, because we grow. That's how we grow. And I would just want to keep saying, I'm not at all saying you go back to this person, or, if this person really screwed you over and did something terrible, again, you can cut ties. You make the decision for your life. But these connections are supposed to be complicated because we grow the most from them. So there could be a conversation coming in. Like I said, at some point, this person and you could come back together to at least talk about and clarify some things that had happened here in the past. You guys may really try to work together. I don't know if it becomes a friendship, but at least putting in a little bit of like, hey, this is, this is how I feel about this. This is how, let's try to come together on some type of common ground, so that it doesn't have to be left in such a hurtful place. Sometimes just reaching out and letting that person know that we're thinking about them, and I hope life is okay for you, type of thing, can really go a lot in our own healing and help that person too. And the truth, there could be some secrets here, some things that you're not revealing to this person. And I think that at some point will be cleared up, or at least spoken about between the two of you guys. You could be, and I see it on this person's side too, the both of you guys could be working as you take time away from this, and I don't want to say distract yourself from this, but it's like both of you guys are like trying to find other healthy, and I emphasize healthy, outlets to take your mind off of this. Gemini. And as you take your mind off of this, Gemini, I really feel like um, you're working on your finances, and your finances will improve, especially if you are manifesting from the universe and putting out there exactly what you want to see with positive, good intentions. You could really miss the conversations that the two of you guys had and miss this person's voice, even. Um, yeah. And, you know, I get that. I understand that. There could be an apology coming in, or an apology could have already come in from this person or from you. So I'd like to get some closing cards for you guys. Another deck I want to use. Just like, what may be coming in for you guys, what you guys can expect. Thank you. Let's look at Gemini, please. Gemini and this person. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Gemini. Outcome spirit. Show me outcome. Outcome advice. Outcome advice for Gemini. And this person. Thank you so much. Gemini and this person. Oh, okay. Yep. I definitely see something coming in here, message. I think that you're going to put out a message, or this person will. You guys are going to come into some type of union. This is a very strong connection. This is a soul bond connection. You guys have the Lovers and the Six of Cups. So this is not an easy relationship to just, like I said, walk away from. Like, you're both going to feel this connection forever on some level. So it's very important, Gemini, that you heal, you work on healing, because this isn't just going to go away like one of those exes that you dated, and you don't think about that. Like 8 years goes by and you're like, oh yeah, that person. We all have those people, sadly, but this is a different connection. You will still feel them intuitively. You're connected to them. And so it's very important that you heal the connection as best as you can, and this person as well. Yeah, there's a lot of loss here. There's sadness here, and there's going to be, even though there's loss, Gemini, and some regret, around not choosing this connection. Not there's something around immaturity here. Someone didn't recognize the connection for what it was during the time of when you guys met. I don't think that someone was in the right place to take on the intensity. This is a very intense connection, and it can scare the shit out of people. And so, it looks like somebody got scared, they acted immaturely, and they lost this relationship. And and they still feel that loss. You still feel that regret. And Spirit is just saying, strength is here for you. Find the strength within yourself. And strength is a very powerful card. This is a card of Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo, Gemini, and here we have, this is your card. This is your power card. The Lovers is you. And so if you have Leo in your chart, I suggest that you use it. You tap into that power. And like I said, you could be dealing with a Leo here, or a fire sign. But tap into your strength, tap into your strong will, which I know that you have, and know that even though there's been loss here, there's been some loss and there's some regret, don't ever stay in that feeling of regret. Move past that. And Spirit is saying that these obstacles can always be solved. These problems can be solved, but it's going to take a letting go of your ego and this person's ego, whatever ego there was between you guys, for this connection to truly heal. The ego has got to be soothed and put down, and there's got to be a real truth and vulnerability for the two of you to really share how you're feeling. And be honest with how you're feeling. And to be honest, we've got to cut through that ego. And also, because there's some strong will and some ego here, um, when you speak with each other, or even if you don't see this relationship ever getting to a place of speaking, like I said, you guys could be in other relationships. The best thing to do would just be to visualize this person and you in a healing place. You forgive yourself for past choices and you forgive them for whatever has happened here. And when you can do that, you really, that's how you heal yourself and this person. You can do it without the other person, you know. You don't need another person to get closure. People think that, but as long as you are finding closure within yourself and healing yourself, that is that's always the most important thing. And if you don't have, you know, some people don't have the opportunity to get back with that person. Maybe that person has passed away. I'm not saying that in this reading at all, but when those things have happened, you've got to find the strength to find the closure and the healing within yourself, and release that person to be free. Release yourself to be free of this regret and this loss, and allow yourself to really manifest new love and new joy. And if it's with this person at some point down the timeline, then the universe will bring that in for you. And if it's through another relationship, you've got to be healed first before the universe can bring you in that perfect person for you. Otherwise, this is a divine, beautiful connection. Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Six of Cups. My heart's with you guys. I know, I understand these energies very well, and like I said, this connection will always be something special. So yeah, just treat it as that. Honor yourself, and you know, try to release any guilt here, Gemini. That's really important. Release the guilt, release yourself, and work on, you know, this just actually came to me. Work on, I don't know if you have a spiritual practice that you do, Gemini, but if you can maybe look up chakra healing meditations, and really start opening and working on the heart chakra. That has been life-changing for me, and I highly recommend it for anyone, especially dealing with, this could be a twin flame, it's definitely a soulmate. So dealing with these types of situations, releasing that and really focusing on your own chakras it will be life-changing. So Gemini, I just send you so much love, and this was a really intense reading. So lots of love, Gemini, and yeah, I'm excited to see what comes in for the next round. There'll be more of a general reading for you guys, see what's going on just with you. A lot of times when my general readings, other energies will come in. I have no control over that, but I think those will be out next week. So all right, you guys, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take care. Namaste. Bye.